Hello guys, welcome back to another leaderboard season. We're here with some GoldRush the Game. Let me just start the music up here. Where's my little doodad gone? There it is. Well, that seems louder than I remember. Bear with me, just making sure I got it at the right level. So if it suddenly gets a little loud, I am sorry. It's actually really low. Okay, that's weird. But anyway. So I'm struggling right now. This started almost a week ago. I think Friday last week was when it started. And my first gold map was, well, everyone starts here this season. This is my Pine Valley. Now this is where my wash plant is up here. So as you can imagine, for a start, these aren't fantastic. Well, down here is not bad. I won't deny that. But I mined this bit out, and it would take just as long to get down to here, or from here down to here, as it is to do the initial setup. And it just takes forever. It will just take forever getting from one section to the next. So I kind of got enough to rent this claim. I've drilled a good portion of it. I've dug out this section here. I've set up the machinery, except for my gold cleaning equipment, the shaker, the magnetite separator, and so on. I've got some decent squares. Look at this. Look, it's not the best, but I've got I've got a big cluster of nice, decent sized ones here. My only problem is I'm currently renting everything from in here that isn't a sluice box. So between my equipment rent and my workers, I need 175 grand, I think it is, by midnight. I almost made it. I almost had enough to be able to just dig. Problem is, work has been so manic and I just haven't had the time. So I was at one point in the top 10. But it's taken me 4 days after work to dig out that section at the front here. My goal right now is, like I said, I just need to get some money, and then I can set up the last little bit of the equipment, and then I'm good to go. Ooh. Sorry, I just realised I need to pause my playback there. There we go. So this is going to be a bit more of a struggle this time round. Although, having said that, I'm waiting to hear back from my boss about a week that I booked off. Not next week, but the week after. So, fingers crossed. If I get that, then I can potentially catch up. Or at least catch up to the top 10. The last I looked, actually, I was also in the top 10 on... hell happened there? Hold on. In the seasonal. Okay, so nobody's got any seasonal gold. That makes total sense. Yeah, because I knew I wouldn't have the time to put in like I usually do. That's why I went for the rental cost to begin with, at least. I have no idea what's going on with that, but it didn't look like, for what I saw briefly, that I was still in there. But now that I'm set up, once I start digging, that's all I'll need to do for a little while. Also might need to do a little bit of bulldozing. Just realised. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I got rid of what looks like the biggest lump that was there. You can see, but it's still not very even. That makes for some difficult excavation. Oh shoot, I didn't finish up that little section there. There should be a tiny bit of gold left in those little squares anyway. I'm hoping by the end of Saturday's live stream that I might be back on the leaderboard again. That is my hope. But like I said, for now, I just need a little bit of cash. 50,000 will do the trick. No, 60,000. That right there is close to 20 grand. It gets me close to 20 grand, so that's not bad. That's a good little start there. Uh, 54 bear, heavy nuggets enabled. I have, because it's a leaderboard, and by default, oh, I suppose I get to choose, don't I? But if you're taking part in the leaderboard, there's no sense in turning off the nuggets because everyone else is going to be using them anyway. If you don't use the nuggets in a leaderboard season, you have no chance of making a top 10 position because everyone in the top 10 would have used them, and they will be on the tier 3 equipment, or tier 5, max tier 5 equipment, whereas you'd still be struggling with the tier 3 because you chose not to use nuggets. Come on. See, there's always a few nice squares over here, but I very rarely actually get past the bulk in that middle bit on this claim. I normally just reset. Does not like me this time round. Gave me false hope right at the start there, gave me that 14-ounce nugget. Hell, no, you don't even need, it doesn't even matter like one season, you can do it in 2 days. Easy, 2 in-game days, you can easily get all the nuggets you need for the max tier 5. What I normally do at that point, I did it this time around as well, but it was slightly different because of the way the workers are done. But once I've finished drilling, all I have on claim is a hog pan box, and maybe a sluice run depending on how I've done it. Then I unlock the workers and just skip through to the end of season 2. If it's normal worker behavior, I level them up. I hire them and level them up every time they hit the checkpoint to level up until they're ready to be retrained. So that it's minimal cost. This time round, of course, I just kept them in reserve, where the CV's waiting to be accepted, because they come to you at max level. Then at the end of season 2, I obviously buy my equipment. Normally I don't normally rent. It's the first time I've actually just done a rental. But like I said, work-wise, I didn't really have the time to do more drilling to buy it all. Then when the new year starts, I reassign all my workers, train them, assign them to the appropriate places, and I'm good to go. I also during the during that skipping part, before I actually fully skip, I also dig out and prep the claim. Hello, Spy. Spy, we're not doing well, dude. Look at us. Look. What happened? Work happened. There's something going on. Like, that won't respond properly. Normally, me and Spy are decent contenders for the leaderboards. Like, the two of us are normally on the leaderboards when we do it, and we're normally side by side. Maybe one person in between, occasionally two, but then the gap gets closed. Once I've got enough, I'll sell the gold, and you know what, sod bulldozing for the moment. I'll just finish setting up everything, which won't take long, and I'll just get started because I do need to make some money. Once I've got some money in the bank, then I'll prep the claim a little bit more thoroughly. Oh, nice for you, dude. Unfortunately, I'm working tomorrow and Saturday. I've got Sunday off. And then I'm working 5 days on next week as well. But if I'm lucky and my boss accepts it, he should be accepting it. He's just been a bit lax recently, so I might have to give him a little prod. Week after next, I should be off for a week. So that's my time to catch up. But one more, let's see, 6+ ounce nugget should do the trick. I'd like to see a 10 ounce at least. But my overnight charges are, at present, 175 grand. Or close enough to. I'll verify that in a minute once I get the amount I need. There we go. Oh, of course, because that was the last vehicle brought on claim. Or purchased for claim anyway. Yeah, I haven't got a loan. This is rental. Rental prices and staff costs. On the wash plant, the only things I own are the sluice runs. money spent in rent, 120 grand. Worker's salary 16. Doesn't seem right. I'll sell the gold the gold I got, and I'll try it again and just verify, because it might have been where I couldn't afford people that the amount wasn't what it should have been. Let's turn up the sound a little bit here. Oh, that was effective, wasn't it? There we go, you can hear that over the music, can't you, just about? I know why. So you sent the drill back, right? And it's still charging you $250 a day. At some point, your drill broke, didn't it? Your drill broke, and you left it on claim somewhere. So what it's actually doing is charging you for that piece of equipment that's still on the claim. I've had that myself before. That's why you're still being charged. If ever you're renting a drill or any piece of equipment and you have to replace something on it, make sure to sell the broken piece. Always sell it. You won't get anything for it, but it gets you off your claim, and it makes sure that you're not continuing to pay charges. Even a small amount that, you know, you wouldn't mind just throwing down a drain. It's so small compared to the rest of what you're doing. But obviously over time it all adds up. So, you know, if a hose breaks on a rented machine, or a drill breaks, or a battery, anything, just make sure that the broken piece gets sold when you replace it. That is a really nice price right there. Oh, I know why it sent me to that first, yeah. Oh, crap. Okay, I need water as well. So, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to find out what I got left, because I definitely need water. Ugh. People faint. Ah, do you know what? I didn't look. I've got 18 grand left. So I had enough. It looked like everyone just fainted because of the heat. That's fine. Let's see how far I can go with the water here. I also need to make sure, I mean, worst case scenario, wow. Okay, that is hot. Worst case scenario, you know, I might have to get a loan just to sell some gold or something. 18 grand. Do you know what? That will last me a while. That right there. That is absolutely fine. Right, so I need to go back over here. I need to collect my buckets and my cleaning machines. Do you know what I could do? I'd get a water... Oh, it would cost me more for the water tank than it would have done to fill up like that just now. But if I had a water tank, and output that into the water tank and then just use that to fill up the thing. If I had one. The mobile water tank. Right, so up here I have one bucket. Is there any more up here, or have they all fallen down? I think they all fell down. But the race is on, guys. By the end of the next day, before the next day has finished, I need to be able to do a clean out. No, Spy, this is where my plant was. I remember I started off on Pine like you, and I had that really bad gold map like I showed you. And no. So I moved, and obviously all my equipment's over on the other claim now, over on Nighthawk. Can I somehow wedge this on here? And there we go. Safety first. Let's make sure that's all on. Okay, I might be able to get away with this. I don't know if it will come with me or not. Let's find out. Ah, so close. Ah, crap. My bad. Ugh. Right. Now that I'm on here though. This one, yeah, thank you. It's exactly the same skin as is on there as well. They use the same season skin for everything, which sucks. I mean, I think it says it the same thing on the duplex jig skin I got as well. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's a little sad that I got it for the excavator because I liked the whole thing I had of it being like when I had the blue pattern skin when it became the dragon. I liked that one. This is the fiddly bit where you got to get it perfectly lined up and have it accept it being there. Be kind, be kind. Yes. Good. Right. I think my truck might be in the way here. There we go. I had to use my gamepad for that one. I couldn't remember the keyboard control for diff lock. That's all good, dude. Catch you later. Good luck catching up at the weekend. Right, so they all get dropped down into that section there, basically. That seems easy enough. Finally, that one. It's all about your normal placements, the way you normally do it for quick and easy. Yeah, that's it. That's how I normally have it. That's how I like it. And it's now officially locked in place. thought I was missing it then. There we go. This way. Come on. I think I've got another bucket up at my tent. Should be just outside the door here. There we go. And I still got the 2 inside if I need them. Yeah. Now usually these do reach. I haven't had that in a while. Let's try that again. There we go. And finally, next up, Got to be careful here. I don't want to move the tank if I can help it. That's the part I hate doing, is lining all of this up. Right, let's try that out, shall we? That reaches more than is needed, so that's good. See if I can't back this up a little bit more. That should do. If I need to retract a little bit, I can just pull that down instead of backing up any further. Does that actually go up anymore? Ooh. Okay, actually change the plan. There. Let's see how that looks. It's a lot better. A lot closer down. Now, is it moving? Difficult to tell. It is moving. It is shifting. Does not like being there, but it can be readjusted again in a little bit. Let's get the next one down. Ah, thank you, autosave. I'll have to deal with that in a little bit. Or actually no, I'm going to sort that out now because that is going to bug the crap out of me otherwise. There we go. Is this one still lined up? Oh yeah, close enough. I'm going to have to go around this way. Otherwise I'm not getting it into the pit. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just checking the stream on my phone real quick. It looked like it was having some issues for a second then. Is it playing alright for you guys? YouTube has been making changes recently, so we all know what happens when when they do that. We all know you can fit. Why won't you slide over? This is going to be a bit tight. Let's hope that works. Let's do a little test, shall we? I suppose if I hadn't of stopped to drill, I might have had a chance of doing it anyway, getting there. Just one little clean out. But then again, I would also have to have waited for the well, risk losing because of the land rent, like the taxes. It's not going to be an easy place to dig from. Yeah, I will have to get a bulldozer out here at some point. Hey Tahi, I did reply to your message in Discord, Tahi. Right, let's check to see that if that's working or not, shall we? So that's 55. Let's see if all 55 is going to move over. Hold on. I feel like it's shifted. It should still be reachable, so that should be fine. But that's openly moving, sliding about. Let's try something else. Well, I'll tell you what, let's try and get a little bit of dirt in here first, because I need to make sure that I need to get the front one sorted. So let's dump into there. I'm trying to set it up so that any dirt I dig up just automatically gets chucked all the way along into the wash plant. Hello, old man. Yeah, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Well, this map isn't. Or this game. I had a terrible start. Obviously, this leaderboard started on Friday. I was working Friday. I was working Saturday. So, I didn't stop drilling till halfway through Sunday. Then I set up the wash plant in Pine Valley. This is the map I had. Oh, this is my Valley map. It was terrible. I dug out down here, you know, and then I harvested along this way. That got me enough to rent Nighthawk, allowing me to drill to keep myself afloat, because I'm renting everything, because I didn't have the time to even do it properly because of work. I'm actually renting everything except for the sluice runs, any of the sluices, because obviously it will take so much longer. It will take just as long to get to the next section of gold in either side than it was to dig this trench out here. That bit there. So I moved over to Nighthawk. It was just worth it overall. I was in the top 10 at one point, like right at the beginning. Now I've got to make up like 2 grand. So oh, can you please let me know, because YouTube's been going through some changes again. Is the stream looking okay? And I can't recall what my sound levels used to be like. Is the music level okay versus the machine level and me? But yeah, my running costs are around 175 grand a day right now, between the workers and my machine rentals. I'm 2.5k ahead of you. I'm going to lose practically all my money come midnight. And I had to do a little bit of extra drilling just to get it above to this point. So that's the best I can do. Well, normally I don't. Normally I just buy the stuff outright, but because of work, I didn't really have the time to do the full drilling like I normally do. I hate this initial setup sometimes. Why won't you do it? Because you're already flat on the ground because of the slope. Well, that is working, but it is working. Yeah, that is the worst when they slide about. And this one is right now. But it's sliding this way. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on it until I got better room. This is some of the deletion dirt right up before the line here, but it should still have a little bit in there. I haven't done any bulldozing on this one, so it's a little harder right now to maintain position with the excavator. Right, here, let's see what I'm left with come midnight, shall we? It's in a couple of minutes. Yeah, look, 75 grand, 175 grand, sorry. 13k left. This was originally over this side. Over here somewhere. I know I'm probably deleting some dirt right now, but I'm sliding all over the place. This is why I normally bulldoze the overburden away, because it smooths it out anyway. Makes it a lot easier to dig and a lot less hassle. You go through the stuff a lot faster. Even if you take into consideration the time it takes to bulldoze, I still personally believe that you get through it all a lot faster by bulldozing the land first. I just really need to make some money. Okay, that's stupid. Alright, is that still hooked up? I don't know. I haven't done one on this claim yet. This is the first time I'm digging to collect so far on Nighthawk. I spent like the last 2 days, 3 days because of work drilling this claim and prepping it and. And now the crying out loud. There we go. I need to baby this the whole way for the minute. Well, it is what it is. Right, I haven't actually done a full test to make sure everything is plugged in correctly. Right, that's working. Okay, that's all powered. It's very noisy, but it's all powered. I believe this one is my wash plant. Yep. The rock sluice. Oh, you mean you lost a lot on the in rent to the nugget sluice? Is that what you're on about? The ST sluice. Where I am now. So this is the conveyor belt hopper, and then you got the conveyor belt. So is that what you're on about? You haven't got these two. No. Right. Are you on about like this one here? You didn't have this one in. The nugget trap. The trommel. The one that spins. Yeah. That is the one I said originally. That is the ST sluice box. This one. The ST. Because it's shaker to trommel. S to T. That's what it stands for. I need to be able to get in there a little bit more. This was all supposed to be deleted anyway. I never got to that last little bit. Oh wow, that's actually quite a lot there, isn't it? Yeah, right. So the conveyor belt and the conveyor belt hopper. That doesn't actually lose you anything. If you input directly into the shaker, you don't lose anything. The only reason I'm doing it is I've got workers on it, so I get that tiny little, seriously nowhere near as much as you would have lost, bonus. Here's something that bugs me about that though, right? So there's grizzly bars on the shakers, but there isn't one in the conveyor belt hopper, which with the hard rocks and everything should technically tear the conveyor belts. Alright, hold on. Let's, right, oh man, this is this one. This does not get you money. This just chucks the worthless clean rocks out the end. This is your tailings sluice run box. It does nothing for you. It does not help you in any way when it comes to collecting the gold. It's a waste chute. So by not having it, you shouldn't lose out on money. Did it not tell you that your plant was incomplete? Because it normally does that. Yeah, no, I get that. I know it runs without it. You can run any part of the plant without the plant being fully complete. However, you should get a little pop-up saying your wash plant is incomplete. I've had, on Old Arnold, I set up, I've done this before, it's been a long time since I've done this, before they added in the drilling nuggets, and you actually had to work your way up using the mobile wash plant. But what I've done before is I've set up the conveyor belt and the conveyor belt hopper in place, and I've had a mobile wash plant underneath it, the conveyor belt hopper, the conveyor belt, sorry, so that the bucket's dumped into my mobile wash plant. But literally every few seconds a message would pop up saying your wash plant is incomplete. Bugs the crap out of you. You know how when you try, you know how even though you got no dirt running through your wash plant and there's no power on, but water is still going through it, and you either lift up one of the grills on the
TDJ sluice boxes, or you pick up one of the minor moss mats, it will pop up saying you're going to be losing gold because because you haven't got the mat in place. It's kind of like that. Stupid bloody thing. I just need to back it up just a little bit so I can change the elevation of the conveyor belt. Yeah, just remove a piece of the wash plant, like save it first, then remove a piece of your wash plant, like send it back into storage or something, and then try to run it. Oh, some of that's being dumped into the hopper. Come on. Frankie, don't do this to me. Really? Well, I mean, normally when I go to get all the wash plant stuff, I get the sluice runs first, because I always know that I can afford them and guaranteed to be able to afford them. So I always make sure that's the first item on my list that I purchase. Let me in. Thank you. Well, that's something else. On this claim, because I know it's a long drive to try and hook everything up otherwise, I put whatever machines that aren't being used across the space that the wash plant stuff could be put at in front of the garage, so that they're guaranteed, again, to be further down claim. Makes life a lot quicker. You know, that's just. I need my proper light source. The one that I can't. It's all good and well using a truck, but if you forget about refueling it and let it run dead, what I need is my dump truck. Yeah, what I do, I normally park my dump truck going across like this, and there's a gap on the other end. Like it's somewhere like here, isn't it? So I go across this section here with the dump truck, and I put my car going that way on the end of it, so that there's nothing can spawn here, so it has to go down there. My mobile light source. Oh, so much better. Yeah, no, I get that, and I do have that sometimes, but I don't need to worry about refueling. I've got, because especially as they've given us the max tier workers, haven't they? So as long as you've got 6 vehicles that have workers on them, on your claim, you can just turn the engine back on once it's empty, and it will instant refuel. And when I say 6 vehicles with workers, I mean technically speaking, if you so desired, you could have 6 of the small excavators, all with a worker on claim, on the same claim, and that will just unlock it. And then all you've got to do is any vehicle from that point on, even if there's only 1 vehicle on the claim that has a max tier worker in it, should refuel. You bastard. I just lined that up. So, as long as you got the auto refuel thing on, it tells you when the vehicle runs out of fuel. You just switch to it quick, turn it back on, And there you go, continuous light source. That's 84%. Well, I don't think we're going to get to a clean out tonight, guys. Not on stream. It'll probably... words. Because I've got work tomorrow, I need to finish up at 11, which is in about an hour. So the clean out will likely be after work tomorrow. But from this point on, though, we should be starting to make money again. I think I wasted a little bit of that. Oh, and that well and truly slipped, didn't it? It's just a habit to use both. To swap from one to the other. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't changing. Damn it. After all that, I now need to set it all up all over again. Well, I don't know actually, I might be able to reach it. Oh, I think just. But I'm not going to be able to do anything quickly like I normally do. I'm probably chucking some dirt away here as well. Yeah, I am. Look, it's pooling on the floor. Oh, that's going to help a lot. There is another benefit to it being there as well. I can now dig into that cliff edge. Oh yeah, I just don't like doing that. If it was a matter of not being able to fit another one in between, then I'll happily fill up a dump truck and dump that into the Frankenstein. But the problem is, with the driving the Frankenstein forwards and backwards, you've got... I just went to a different teleport point. What the hell? You have to sit there and wait for it to empty. Right. I actually chewed through that quite quickly, didn't I? I might have to bring the front end loader in now. Assuming I can get it in the gap. Oh, tight squeeze. And this is going to be a bit of a tricky one. at least to begin with. But I've done this in a tighter spot before, so I do like this. Hold on, I'm going to wait for this to finish up. Watch. It just rolls down, and when it hits the bottom is when it fills it up. Hello, there is that one bit there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right in the middle, like there. Yeah, it isn't moving. So, see if this will work. It doesn't always. Sometimes a little nudge. No? Oh well. Oh, well, that was more than a little nudge. Let's hope that's still lined up, shall we? That moved quite a lot there. Yep, that's still lined up. Do you know what? I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry. Just give me a second. Oh, sorry guys. Don't know if you can hear that noise now, but it's a really, really hot night tonight. It's really muggy, so I've had to turn on my fan. I was overheating. Right, so let's take a look, just out of curiosity. Oh, I've dropped down to 18. Yay. Oh, that's working now. I'm only 13th. I was in the top 10 on both. At one point. Then I had a lot of quite honest crap work to do. So come on. Thank you. Why is it not grabbing properly? See? Insta fuel. Gotta love it. Well, that's one way to completely miss. Kind of having like angry sex with the conveyor belt hopper there. Or the conveyor belt, sorry, the Frankenstein. Yeah, I just want to make sure they're still lined up. Yeah, that's good. I think the biggest problem about being tucked into a corner like this is the view angles. How far under there can I get to? Well, that wasn't bad. Come on. No. So I still got someone here. Although I am kind of wedged in now. There we are. That's what I needed. Right. I swear this game spends more time in the dark than it does any other time. I mean, even during the summer. I mean, this is summertime right now. What I think they need to do is make an adjustment that matches what it's like in Alaska. Like I can't remember if it's very long periods of sunlight, like past midnight, and like only an hour or two at night, or if it's constant daylight during the summer. But at the same time, you got the worst end of it during the winter. It'd be nice. I think it'd be a nice way of doing it. Have you tried playing in true time mode? Oh man, I tried it in like basically I went to Old Arnold just for a chill out. I put the clock time speed to real life, and you know, started digging with the mobile wash plant. I didn't drill for nuggets. I just started grinding away at the dirt, and within one in-game day, which is the equivalent to obviously 24 real life hours, but obviously that only matters if you've played 24 hours straight, so it could be a few actual real life days, you know, however many days it took you to do 24 hours worth. Within that 24 hours I had max tier 3 purchased, as well as the claim. The only issue with that is getting your workers. That is a pain in the arse. Yeah, 12 weeks no night. So yeah, I reckon that's the 3 months of summer, so I reckon that's what they should do in the game here, just equal to that. Right, we have to move stuff now. The question is, no, do you know what, I'm going to go, I was going to say, should I just put it back down there and finish off that half a square, but nah. Right. Come on, slide. When you don't want it to slide, it won't. Oh, sorry, it will, but when you want it to slide, it won't even budge. think that's lined up. Oh, 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 oh. Why? Why? Stop it! Look, there's no power to it. What the hell are you doing? These things are so annoying sometimes to line up. Right, let's hope that's enough. That's good, I can reach that without any issues. It may have shifted though, I don't know. Oh, that was not where I intended. But at least I'm aiming at the conveyor belt accurately. Or not. Never mind. Kidding me. Right, that's not shifting. Not that I can tell anyway. Never mind. Finished? Hmm? What would be causing it? At least that one's still good. I'd already taken it off of the back wall a couple of times. Oh yeah, that's right. Whoa, whoa, what the hell is going on there? What the hell? I can't pause. No, I've glitched out somehow going to the map screen. I can move. If I try to, I can move. Quick save. No, that's not working. Quick load isn't working either. Escape pause is not working. And map is not working. I know, I can see I've got 0 FPS. But the clouds are still moving, and if you look at the buttons at the bottom where it says back, travel and select, it's on controller right now. Give it a second and it should, well, just hit a keyboard button, change over to there. See? Alt tab out. Give it a second. Come back in. And now all I've got is a black screen. Oh no, there we go. I'm back to seeing what you guys are seeing. All that hassle. This is why, actually, this is why my what's it called? Ah, yeah, it's crashed. I've got a crash utility thing somewhere. Or maybe not. You know, I'm just gonna end the process. But yeah, I've got my autosave set up to every 5 minutes IRL. And that's why. That's the first time it's done it to me. And why am I now in windowed mode? Oh, no, changing. Out of windowed mode. Eight minutes ago, because obviously with the FPS issue, it wasn't getting to the autosave for at the next appropriate point. It last auto-saved while I was sorting out the conveyors. Right, so against the back wall. Slide it off, or over, and then forwards a little bit. Nothing on it. Okay. Oh, crying out loud. Check to make sure this one's still lined up. Right, so I am here. I was about to say, on the plus side, at least the dirt shouldn't be disappearing. But yeah. So many people think that the game's broken just because of that glitch with the dirt. Like you see it in people posting it, on commenting on it on the updates. It's like, instead of doing leaderboards, why don't you fix the issues and stuff like that? And they're just trashing the game because of that one little bug. This game is highly playable. I mean, I've got over 2,000 hours in this game. I think this game is actually the most played I've got. Not the only one with such high hours, but this is the one that I've played the most in my Steam list. Right, I'm going to make sure that's lined up. I set 100 anyway. And then what I'm going to do, guys, is to give you an indication of the kind of gold I'm going to be getting, I'm going to chuck through one of my nugget buckets, see what we get.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a different type of dirt rendering and everything. That's fine. I'm not blaming them. I'm not having to go at them about it. Right, so I think these were 500 squares, something to that effect. There's still 300 in it. There's 400 in that one. I haven't even started on that one yet. So, yeah, 500-ish squares. Plus there was a little dirt to begin with, like 40% of a hopper from the original, and from the last claim, sorry. And I started to process dirt from an area that I would normally delete. It wasn't grey dirt, it wasn't completely overburdened, but it wasn't anywhere near the best. So well, here's the thing, right? If people don't have something to moan about, they feel invalid. That's what it is. So a lot of people, there are people out there who feel like their life only has meaning if they can complain about something. Oh my god, that's going to be so bad. I expected a lot more, considering, but it's only like 8% on the magnetite. Well, I mean, right there, don't get me wrong. Right now, I've got about 60 grand in gold. Alright, I'll tell you what, let me... let's do a single collection clean out, you know, one set of mats, one bucket of everything, you know. And see what it comes to. So far we've had 30 ounces. We had 23 from a nugget. The jigs, see what they come to. On which side? This side. Of course it'll be that side. It's these mats that are quite good normally. I think the nuggets are like the second best. Oh my god, that is loud. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm comfortable with my current layout. I like this. I mean, I won't be standing here every time, but that's pretty good.
So 30 so far. Yeah, no, I get that, absolutely. Be able to adjust like the smaller equipment separate to the larger equipment, sound wise. So 78 ounces so far. I'm hoping these ones give quite a lot. Oh yeah, look at that magnetite go up. Well, I say 78, didn't I? Well, it's over 100 ounces. $78, 126 ounces. Now half of 126 is about, is 65 ounces, or no, hold on, 63 ounces. Working this out, hold on, give me a second. Oh, tired brain, so give me a moment. Looking at something close to 70 ounces that I've got to, for me personally, plus the 20. I mean, if I went to let's do this. Let's save game. Let's see how screwed I am right now. So we'll oh, do you know what, actually, hold on, unfair test, because I can actually make some money with the magnetite as well, can't I? And right now, I would rather sell it than use it. Even, well, I can't. I haven't got enough to buy anything right now with that little amount. But still, it's like an extra 20 grand, isn't it, or something like that?
14. I mean, I'm not going to save this. I'm going to continue a little bit more tomorrow when I get home from work and process anything I've got that I can before the night's out to try and survive. Either that will bring the drill back in. I just want to see, this will be a point of reference for me. So 186 right there, but of course a lot of that is gone. So I'm looking at needing probably going to need about 50 extra grand on top, I would imagine. $43 grand. Jeez. How? I don't get how I got away with that. Normally the machinery is taken back or people quit. I don't get how it went into minus. Who knows? Anyway guys, I'm going to end it off here. I've got work tomorrow and I'm pretty tired. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. Join me tomorrow as I continue to attempt to catch up on the leaderboard and struggle to make amends, to make ends meet. If you wouldn't mind, just consider hitting that like button if you haven't done already. Subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.